Hello and welcome to Vibra Finance. My name is Lindsay. Tonight I am joined with a very talented gem hunter crypto extraordinaire, Adam. Tonight PulseChain Bridge is live and so are we. Before we get started, a little hello from Vibra Finance.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
Hello, guys. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. The Verse and Bit Finesse. Good to see you guys. Adam, before you kick us off tonight, I know that we have a lot going on. What's on your mind?
It's just so funny how much things can change in like a day or two. You know, from the articles that came out about just blasting Richard 3 days ago to now the new bridge coming out, so everything's automatically unwrapping. We're seeing volume pick up like crazy, and most importantly, there's just green candles everywhere, which we love.
Which we love. What a time. Looks like we're getting a late spring here.
Hey, we are. And it was ugly, and I was completely wrong about PulseX. I thought for sure we were gonna roll over one final time down here, and we didn't. I really wasn't paying attention too much to Richard's tweets. I should have been. And this new bridge, I guess it's making a difference.
66%. That's pretty decent.
Yeah. So I love it. Now, and this is, if we could, everything's happening so much faster. I really thought we were gonna have bottomed in like a month from now. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-month kind of grind, but we didn't pump as hard, we didn't dump as hard, so kind of a smooth launch. I mean, I don't think we could be in a better place. People don't realize that haven't been around that this is what it feels like. You start questioning yourself. You start asking yourself, did I make the right move? Why did I sacrifice? That's exactly the feeling crypto's meant to bring to you. It's supposed to like rattle you and shake you out of your bags. Like that's the price you pay for 10, 20, 30, 50 X's. It's never just a smooth ride.
Well, if it was a smooth ride, there'd be way more participants at this point, and there wouldn't be as high gains. I don't think there'd be as much opportunity. Just,
Yeah, with that right with the volatility comes opportunity, and like you could see it. People that just panic, and you could see people that they don't care. Our news article or a red candle is not going to make them panic. And there's other people that I know that literally cannot own crypto. They cannot look at it every day without going crazy and trying to chase something. Or if I sold this and bought that, I could have made this, but I didn't. So I don't know what to do. And it's like a never ending battle where you're just chasing stuff around.
well, I mean, when you are hearing about Pepe and when you're hearing about it, I mean, let's start there, right? By the time you're hearing about it, it's already too late. You have to be in the forefront of these things. That's why, at least picking up and reading through a couple different crypto news sites, you get the idea of what's the new narrative coming along. So you at least have somewhat of an idea. If you're just waiting to hear about it, then you're going to be playing catch up and you're going to be everybody's exit bag,
Yeah. And like even with Pepe, like when we first found it, it was at I think it was at like 18, and right now the price is at like 120 or 130, whatever it is. It's up like almost 9. Let's see what it's at. It's at 127. So it's up like 9x from where we bought in. And the smartest people that I know that I was talking to, like we were thinking we were too late. Like when we got in at 18, we were like, man, I don't know. I think it's too late. I don't know. So the smartest people I talked to were hesitant to get in, even at that point. And looking back on it, it wasn't too late. There was still plenty of profits. But that just shows you like the almost stupidity you have to have, or like the willingness to just burn money if you're really chasing stuff like that. Like you have to be able to just stomach, it just losses to zero.
Like Bitfinex said, volatility is the price we pay for stupid, crazy, insane, mad gains.
It is. And like it's, if you want to just hold Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's not going to be exciting. We're so lucky to where like our Bitcoin and ETH, I mean, I guess PAX, Pulse, and PulseX, I mean, I guess you can't really compare them at all, but we're like kind of in our own island now. Like, it's a great time to be here. And like stuff like this just makes me all the more bullish.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. This is the best
sideshow is collapsing.
I mean, honestly, if that's the best they have to dig up something that actually was put out there to benefit and help people, and then they're going to try to use these thumbnails against it. I just think that's, man, what a fantastic man for having such thick skin and to push forward and just not be like, I don't know.
Yeah. The system has seized up and failed. It included high speeds, despite the entire rationale for Pulsechain being essentially Ethereum, but with lower fees. Well, actually, I don't know. As soon as Pulsechain launched, I had a hex stake that came due 2 days later, and an old one that was a week and a half old that I just hadn't ended because it was $200 to end on Ethereum. And the minute Pulsechain launched, it was less than 1,000 pulse to end that stake.
Yeah.
And so like for Pulsechain's working perfectly fine. Like for all of us hexagons that are getting destroyed with fees, that if you staked 2 years ago and you did a 2-year stake, you're getting annihilated in fees. And this is where we're being saved. So it's a success. Anything else on top of that is a bonus. And I don't know where this whole narrative of like, it has to conquer Ethereum and blah, blah, blah to be successful. It's crazy.
Well, what else are they going to say at this point? They have to poke every, it's just too juicy. They're going to want to poke every stick they can until it starts raining on them too.
Yeah. Yeah. And they create soldier, I don't think this picture looks like it's, like photos, like highlight. I don't know. It's his eyes aren't that like crazy. I feel like
these pictures, like these videos that Richard put out, these are the videos that shake out the lettuce hands. These are the videos that he put out that shook out the people that were actually interested in listening to him versus, okay, that's just another guy. If you actually stop and listen to the video that they took that snapshot from, you'd appreciate what he was saying. You wouldn't be, but yeah, you're right. They do. I mean, it is what it is. Press is press. And even though that looks like bad press, if it's an opinion piece, and we all have opinions, and we all know what that means.
David Z. Morris holds Bitcoin, Ethereum, and small amounts of other crypto assets. Let's check him out on Twitter. Let's see. All right. He's a PhD, Iowa Communication Studies, predicted the Luna crash. Hardcore, New York Magazine. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's a new project out there. It's a booming ecosystem with a thriving community, and any of the pushback that they get from the Hexagon community or the Pulsechain community, that's all free press for them too. Every time you quote, retweet, and it's like, oh, this article is so inaccurate, what a jerk, this guy knows nothing, you're still putting eyes on it, and you're still boosting his algorithm. And at the end of the day, like when you're retweeting and you're quote treating those things, use your kind words, use your strong man voice, your strong woman voice out there with a kind tone behind it, because so many eyes get on these tweets, and you don't even know about it. Little snapshots are taken. Don't give them any ammunition. Like, we're gonna, like, we should have pity upon the souls that don't know the value of Pulsechain and Hex and PulseX in this ecosystem period. We should really have some compassion for them because they're truly lost lambs, you know.
I mean, none of his stuff is about crypto at all. And then there's just a random, it appears with Richard's tweet about PulseX, and then he just comes down, and then Wes, this is the best you could do. My grandma could fund harder than you. That's funny.
Well,
like
maybe
he doesn't
send him some sack for 9-inch so he has a little bit of something.
His tweets don't have anything to do with crypto.
Oh, sure, you know. Well, I mean, it reflects on his journalism. Let's be serious.
So yeah, he's just like it's so funny. He's not even like a crypto guy. He's posting about just all over the board, and it just comes out to bash Hex. Like this is the bottom sign. Like this is the biggest bottom sign for me. When like people are fighting, arguing, these articles are back about Richard, and then the price is just pumping like hell. Like I was completely wrong about PulseX, and this is good. I'd rather be wrong, thinking it's gonna roll over and make a new low and see it shoot up to the upside. That's awesome. Like I'd rather be wrong and get scammed to the upside all day long. Like I'd rather be bearish and then be wrong and be like a perma bull and look like a clown. Everything is just everyone's wrecked, and you're sitting here saying, "Oh yeah, 10,000x, yeah." It's drives me nuts.
Well, that's a lot of hopium being passed around. It's a lot of beauty.
Yeah, you got to be so careful where you go too, because if you want to hear that, you can hear. I mean, I guess it's a good thing though, where it's all out there. There's the like complete hopium out there. Like there's all kinds of different stuff, and I guess as we grow, like kind of we were talking about with whales the other day, like the sub communities are going to inevitably kind of just pop up and take shape.
Yeah, I love that. I love that our community has so many sub communities within it already. And I mean, you can definitely tell. You can tell the Twitter spaces that are like the help centers. You can tell the Twitter spaces that you go in and they're like the moon boys. They're shilling everything hard, and they're all shilling it to each other, and they're all in it together. And then somebody new comes in, they're like, ah! It's all like a really exciting mix of things. But there's like food groups to go hang out in. There's flat earth groups to hang out in. There's so many different like-minded individuals under one huge umbrella coming together. And yeah, we're going to branch out. You're going to have your moon boys. You're going to have your people that are extremely like just only here for the good time. And then you're going to have other people that are just here for the investment. So I think it speaks for a well-rounded community when you can gather so many individuals that are so unique and vast at the same time. Anyway, let's get back to that.
There's so much fun right now. Just looking at some of like these like altcoins here. Like there's such little liquidity. Like I bought one of these WBTCs earlier at like I don't know. It was like 480,000 PulseX or something, or $500,000. It was like $60 maybe, and now it's over $80 already. Like I just bought one of them just to have fun in. I bought some more quant because it's $116. I mean, it looks like it's about to come back down though a little bit, but we'll see. But it's so cheap now. Like I don't care if it retraces from 60 cents back down to 45 cents. Like I bought in down here at like 35 to 40. So like that everything is pumping. AG Singularity Net, AGIX is pumping like crazy. Uniswap, Chainlink, like all the blue chip coins that like I envisioned. All right, Pulsechain comes out. I have all these bags over here on Ethereum. I don't want to like if I'm just swapping from like AGIX into whatever coin, you have to then sell and buy 2 transactions. Like you're losing $80 in gas right there. Whereas you can come and do it here and mess around and you're not getting hit with those fees. So like all the stuff I would do on Binance, like why not do it on Pulsechain now? We have a way bigger community. The bridge is up and running. And it just like makes sense. Why wouldn't you come over and buy some quant at 61 cents now or some alluvium at 60 cents? There's only 14 million quant out there at like 20 million alluvium or something like that. So these coins are super scarce. So it's like we got everything. We're so early right now. It's like, man, people that are like bickering and yelling back and forth at each other. It's just crazy. Like there's so much to do in the farms right now on V2. Those are coming. That's going to be a game changer. It's like just, if you can't find good stuff to be happy about or bullish or excited about right now, crypto is not for you.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, it's washing a lot of people out too. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm done." It's too much. I don't know. Whatever. You hear a lot of different things out there.
Yeah, everybody. It's like you got to be so careful who you listen to. Like it really is crazy how like good some of these videos are. Where if you just go over and watch like a FUD video, like you can convince yourself of like the polar opposite. That, oh my god, maybe PulseChain was a scam. It's so crazy how good some of these videos are out here. You got to be so careful and like just stay level headed, stick to what got you here. And people that the OGs that I've been talking to and have known for years, no one's changing. Their messages are still the same to this day. They're not out buying Lambos. Like it just doesn't exist. So when you find those people, which we're lucky to have around here, it's like it's just awesome.
Yeah. Win Lambos. When you feel like if there's there's a few more things to tackle right now, right? This is accumulation time. This isn't Lambo time.
No,
Save
like
your
this
Lambo
is
for later.
yeah, this is like summer of 2019. I'm like try to think back then, like what was I doing in the summer of 2019? And like I was playing online poker and I was pulling off cryptos that I could not get anywhere. I was using Ethos wallet. And I got like Civic, I got like ETH Lend, I got Ripio Credit Network before it switched names. Like I got Gnosis way back in the day, and I had to go and deposit Bitcoin onto an online poker site and withdraw them just to get access to these coins in New York. So like just trying to think like, man, those coins back then, we were buying into them after they launched, after they'd already pumped. All these coins in this ecosystem, we're so early right now. Like all these altcoins in here, like there's just don't go to USDC pairs, whatever you do. If you're in here, just make sure you're looking at a Pulse pair or a PulseX pair, because that's where the scams are in the stable coins. But there's so much going on here right now that it's an awesome time to be in crypto.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun right there on one page.
Yeah, like XUSDC, like this coin, I would not touch this. I would guess it's going to be a rug pull straight to zero, but I could be wrong. I was looking at Daytona. This thing is ripping. Like I thought it was a scam. Like Pepe, look at that. Pepe up 113% in 24 hours. And like it got nasty. Like I was looking at Pepe like, oh my God, like I'm buying some of this because how much more can this go down? I mean, it got destroyed.
Yeah.
So like if you're looking for the Degen plays, we're near even right now we're down 80%, 90% from the rollover. So there's so many awesome plays to be had out here. And yeah, I'm just loving it. Hedron too, ICOSA, like even all these coins that we've loved over the last year and a half. They're all really thriving over on PulseChain, as they should.
As they should. Yeah, we have so much new energy over here. People are excited, and as people from as the Ethereans, start to realize that they could save some of that over here. We'll see more. I mean, that sounds obvious to me, but it's like how long can you FUD something when it starts like affecting your own pocket? Like eventually those people are going to be like, okay, I'll still talk about it, but they're still going to use they're still going to use it anyway. So it's kind of a win-win for us because they're still got it on their loose lips and on their fingertips.
Like you like go into like there's just such a different tone from like CoinDesk and AMB and these other sites. Like this Uniswap thing right here, this is all because of PulseChain, I think, or PulseX. I'm sorry, because the buy and burn in PulseX Like they have the ability to do this in Uniswap. It's like it was like a 5, 10, or a 15%. Yeah. 20%, 10%, or basically 16.6%. They can just flip that switch and all of a sudden they're making $500,000 just in as holders of the coin. And I really think PulseX, like this is the stuff that we're forcing change on. You saw the ETH gas fees and just the amount of transactions on Ethereum since Pulse launched straight down and to the right.
Yeah.
I don't think that's coincidence. So like everybody is like out there against us. They don't want to see us thrive, but we're so big now and we have so much noise behind us that we just can't be ignored.
I mean, we are, but we aren't. I mean, there's still people daily that are like, what? I have a copy of my ERC20s? What? What's Pulsechain? Daily still. I mean, because we're so early days too, but
yeah.
I mean, that excitement doesn't run out. And that makes me so excited to hit the streets and like massive onboard with the new opportunities that we have. Yeah, it's bringing things like this to light because this is all the dirty things in crypto that Richard wants to fix. Well, hallelujah, it's coming to light. And, if these other companies can be held accountable for that, if one can do it, why couldn't the other? Like, you're great. Okay, well, now that that's transparent enough, thank you, blockchain technology, on to the place where money likes to go, where it's treated best, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And Hexicans are really good to their money, so I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I just read this article. Like, this is actually pretty wild. Like, I don't. So there's a total of 22 million votes voted in favor of turning it on, but the 18 million who were opposed ended up winning anyways. So there should have been two separate polls here. So I don't understand how this worked. So there were more votes for yes than no, yet they voted no. Like this, I don't know. This is wild, but this is the stuff that we're doing to other communities. We're causing change. We're forcing that change that these communities don't want to make.
No, they don't want to make. They don't want to let go of the take.
And yeah, this is just like, this is an awesome time.
It sounds so sinister. I don't mean to sound so sinister, but I appreciate the transparency that will be coming through. I just feel like so many more things that we didn't even know about are going to come to light for us over the next few months. This is an interesting year, but 2024 is going to be like 2024 is like almost like I feel like we're sprinting through 2023 to get to the party after 2020, like in 2024 to 2025,
Yeah. Look, we're like next month is already Q3 of 2023.
I mean, unreal. I don't know if anybody else this year has been flying by, or it's just me getting so old. I mean, yeah.
That's wild. Like, that's a good thing though. Like that, then the bull market happens so fast. Everyone starts drinking that Kool-Aid and things just start going up, 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 up.
Oh, it just made me smile even thinking about it, because I don't know. I just get so excited in these times. I can't and this is good stuff right in front of us. Everything we're looking through on the screen right now, this is all good stuff. It's all really exciting. But to know that it's just going to get better from this, I'm like, I don't understand. Maybe I'm naive, but I don't understand why people are like, are fighting on Twitter, or like, there's seems to be some hurt feelings over loyalties to coins or allegiances and things like that. But I think like, well, gee golly, there's so much more things that are exciting to focus on out here. Like, this is early. Like you said, if like you were looking for us to turn over again and we didn't. So, we're 3 weeks old, right? 3.
Yeah, I think it was like May 13th.
May
around
13th.
there. So yeah, 3.5 weeks. Something like that. I mean, yeah, I really thought we were gonna roll over again, but we held. I thought right here, this was it right here. This was dropping down all the way to like 3,000, 3,200, but we didn't. We held, and I don't know. Check the 1 minute chart. They got the 1 second chart. All right, here we go. And let's check out the 1 second chart and see if we can find a nice long here. Let's put this on logarithmic. All right, what do you guys see here? Anything in the 1 second chart? Any opportunities?
No, none at all.
I mean, you better have a fast computer with a really good bot to be trading the 1 second chart. That's
1
hilarious.
second. Jeez.
Yeah. Like I just look at like Aave. What is it? $50-$60 on Ethereum. It's 16 cents on Pulsechain. It's like I can't help myself but to scoop some up. If it goes to zero and I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But like it's some of these coins are super scarce. Quant too. There's such a low supply of them, even on Pulsechain. It's not that much. So it's like I don't know. It's this is a fun time for me. Is to like just buy some of these coins and just hold on to them, just like last bull run. Finding Matic, VeChain, Zilliqa, Hacks, all these coins at super cheap. We just held throughout the whole cycle, and it's the same thing, kind of resurfacing again, just different ticker symbols. You know, Texan too looks like about to lose another zero.
What's a winning strategy through that from 2019 to now? What's a winning strategy?
The winningest strategy was buy and do nothing. Like my friend, my Mike, he knows probably the least about crypto, and he was just doing. I would just text him, "Hey, this is what I'm doing. All right, cool, I'll do it." And he was just swapping a half ETH when ETH was like $400, a half ETH for an altcoin, and doing it like once a week, and got like 10 coins, put in like $5,000, and that bag ran up to a couple $100K. And he lost some of it on Voyager. Like it was so like it was so bad, but it's a learning experience for everybody. For like me on how to like have these guys avoid leaving money on exchanges, making sure, following up, keeping up that they're not doing this stuff, but doing the least. Like new people they can't comprehend, like, man, so you don't even watch. Like new people are glued to the charts. I feel like they come in and they can't stop looking at the charts. Like, oh my God, this coin is up a ton. All right, this quant's up. Oh my God, Singularity's up a ton. All right, look at these green. And they just start freaking out, like doing all this stuff. And like today, I made 2 transactions all day. You know, I swapped some PulseX for some more quant, and I bought some this WBTC. I bought one of those, one $80 coin. So it's like I've been in crypto for 6 years now, and I did 2 things today. Like all my coins are staked or in liquidity or doing stuff. Like if you have coins just sitting around and they're not earning or making money for you, I don't think you're doing it right. You know, you're wasting your time just chasing stuff, trying to buy in here. Like you're too late if you're hearing about it through mainstream stuff. You're too late. You have to find the stuff on your own or find stuff when no one's talking about it. Like nobody goes to the charts here, comes to Pulsechain, and everyone goes and looks and says, all right, let's see. What's up highest in 24 hours? What's up the highest in 6 hours? Like you got to do the opposite and go down. What's red? What's the best coin that's down the most right now? All right, SHIB down 20%. Okay. Let's see what else is down. Pulse Doge is down. You know, that's what you got to do. But people don't want to do that, and they don't want to buy into coins that are dropping or going down. It's like mentally like messes with you. You don't want to do that.
No, but that's why you should do it, because it's the opposite of the crowd, and you want to. Yeah.
But you know how it's hard to do, and like less is more. Like like the newer people, I tell them, I'm like, just try to do nothing. Just buy and hold and just wait a year, wait 2 years. And if you have more cash you can dump in, call me and just see what's a good thing to buy at that point, and just buy and hold. It's a proven way to win. You know, it's stress free, and I've seen a ton of people win, and I've never seen anybody get destroyed that just bought and held for a couple of years. Never.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It is hard to do. I think it's harder when you're newer, when you're first getting into crypto, because like there's so much excitement, there's so much going on, and like you don't have anyone telling you like, yeah, bro, it's too late. We missed the train on that one. Yeah, I think it's too late. I think it's too late. You know, so you don't have that like grounding. You tell your friends that are new, and they're like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's FOMO in. Yeah, to the moon. And that's like not good. That's the stuff that gets people wrecked. And I see it all the time, but like people need to get wrecked. They don't listen, they don't learn until something bad happens to them. And then it's like you freak out and panic, or you learn from it and you're like, oh damn, I'm never doing that again.
Well, like Trent said, if you follow a biased channel, or like you said earlier too, if you tune into that one where they've got a good peppy voice, they've got great momentum, great energy behind them, they've got some music playing in the background, if they're in it, like you can't help but get attached to someone else's like passion with that. But if you start with one quality token or one quality coin and get to know everything in that so that your conviction cannot be shaken, no one else can fudge you out of that bag, you know what you hold and you own, and then you listen to them, you kind of it's a little easier to listen with some disconcernment because you're able to say, okay, well, that is, I hear that passion that they're speaking with, but I don't necessarily hear the fundamentals behind that passion sometimes. And so for me, that's like the first tip is, are they promoting it or are they educating?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like you got to be so careful. Like there's so much out. Like you just gotta put a plan together, honestly, and just stick to it. Like ask people, ask multiple people if you think this works. If you don't know, ask people that you follow. Hey, I'm thinking about doing this. Does this sound right? Does this sound reasonable? And like you just start there, get in Discord groups. There's so many Hexagon Telegram groups that will help you out or give you an honest opinion and not try to scam you. So it's out there. It's just on you to want it and want to do it and not have this like, oh, I'll just have someone else do it or I'll worry about it later or that's all right next time. I'll get that next one. It's like, no, you got to do it now. Like these opportunities are going to be few and far between in
You don't have
another
that
even month
spot.
from now. Like
Yeah.
I'll be shocked to even see if these APRs are a half of what they are right
Yeah.
now.
We are so, I mean, because we're so early, I feel like even though, I mean, who's to say we have months left? I'm like, oh, we only have months left. I mean, I don't know that, but coming up into the halving and things like the clock is ticking. It's not going to I don't know. I just don't.
I mean, yeah, we're up 31. Like, this is when people start to look like, okay, look around the rest of the top 100. You see, okay, Tron's up 10%, but everything else is in single digits and we're up 31%. Like, you can't ignore this.
No, and
Actually,
it
you know
feels
what?
so good because last week we were like super big in red and everybody was going, "Rah, rah, rah, look at that. PulseX is 5 minutes old and it's already down." Oh, please. I love big
All right, I
green
want to
bubbles.
check out these banter bubbles.
Thank you. I was going to ask if you would pull those up. I was wondering what the chat would look like in there.
Yeah. Okay, like this is cool. Like I like this. Like this is their way of like jumping on the Hex bandwagon without like having to talk about it on the show. Or like you could tell they're forced to talk about Hex and like Pulse, but they don't want to. And like this is great because they can bring like attention to it. You can see what people are saying, and
I
it's
think it's great that
hilarious.
they won't talk about it because they're not getting paid to. So
Yeah.
I'd rather somebody like, because nobody gets paid to talk about hacks. Well, me,
No.
probably because you pay me as your employee. But that's just me mentioning it. Nobody else is paying me to talk about hacks. I don't do it because someone's paying me to promote it.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway, sorry.
No, I can't log in with Brave for some reason. It's like doesn't work.
Oh.
There we go. All right, let's check out what's going on here. PulseX. Wow,
This
no
is
one's
another good
using
one
it.
too.
I would be more into Hex if that dude didn't have gold candles on his desk.
Oh, well, if that's why you're not into hacks, then thank you for not
Okay.
participating in this party. Your invitation was revoked.
13 minutes ago. Nice correction to the upside. Pulse liquidity's pools are still amazing. Added a lot of PLS in the recent dip. Got heavy into the wrap Bitcoin wrap Pulse pool. And my ROI is crazy. I mean, there's really nobody talk. I wonder if let's see. Let's check out Render because I love this coin. Let's see if anyone's talking about it.
Let's go over to the bubble and talk about render.
Yeah, and it's like no. I don't know if no one's using these bubbles or not. There's only like one comment, and everything's like a day old. So I guess people aren't using the render bubble or the banter bubbles.
Hmm.
No one talking. Let's see if anyone. It's all Hexicans talking in the Pulse ones.
I very briefly was scrolling through Twitter, and Mr. Wall had posted something about somebody had asked him to name like the top 10 crypto people or influencers or something, and he was like, not one hex can respond. And another hex can retweeted, okay guys, you know what to do. Just makes me laugh. Okay, you think
Where's Peter McCormack? We looked at this yesterday on stream. This is like the
please
we were trying to figure out if this was real or not, but someone sent him a turd.
No, I was like, please don't pull that up. I mean, I think every stream has pulled it up. I feel like that is just a bad look. Okay, it's a bad look, and it's hard to defend. It's hard to defend from other communities calling Hex the trailer park community when you get presents in the mail like that. Like, don't send presents.
This is the best part is right here where it says it's a scented candle.
I mean,
in the customs letter right here, it says scented candle.
I mean, if you really needed to, he could dry that out and use it for a heat source, I'm sure.
Maybe this was, oh my God, maybe this was Jesse Smollett.
Okay.
Oh my God, the comments are honestly hilarious.
I mean, this is so gross. So funny.
He goes, I think it was horse or cow shit, as it was kind of stringy. So he actually like looked at it. What a Oh man, don't start a paid group. Mint a Zen NFT. Look at that. Well, hell yeah. Zen NFTs are going nuts. I minted mine. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna like support it after like stepping back, and like I don't want to be part of the drama, but I'm in it for the money. So hey, if we can make money off Zen, I'm all in. It'll be more Pulse at the end of the day.
Zen will be gone in 7 years, so
yeah. It'll either be in the top 100 or gone. There's no in between. I don't think.
I don't know. Gone just came out of my mouth. Wasn't forecasting. NFA.
Oh yeah, that's all we forgot. This last coin mark. This article here by Ivan Cryptoslav. In crypto, it's all a Ponzi, but I just submit to the narrative. Holding Bitcoin, ETH, and stables.
That person prescribes to many narratives, and not one of them is journalism.
He's all over the place. The second crypto war. What's an ERC 655 standard? What is Melody Maker collection? What is Tether? What is Pulsechain? FTX 2.0, Operation Choke Point 2.0. It's like, bro, who is Ben.eth? Who are cypherpunks? What is linear finance? Man, he must be bored in this bear market. Poor guy.
Well, bored enough to slap some stuff together and put it together and throw it up there, and then make some seriously rude comments towards my fellow ladies.
Yeah, he's he's on one.
Well, I mean, you could tell who. I mean, you could just tell. Okay, that sounds judgy.
Yeah.
But it's not uncommon that followers of certain influencers pick up on their machismo, so to speak. Like, you could totally tell that dude. I almost got really vulgar there because sometimes I forget that we're on YouTube, but he just really, really likes Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
And I don't know, whatever. If that's your opinion, fantastic stuff.
Seriously.
Well, anyway.
All right. Well, I'm shot. It's been a long day. Tomorrow's Saturday. We got the weekend. So we're gonna wake up. There's gonna be a whole nother round of excitement, nonsense, fun, fear, panic. I don't even know what to call it anymore.
Panic. Yeah.
All the above, every emotion possible. If you want it, you got it out here. Go find it.
I mean, with a flick of a finger, you could go up and down and bounce around like a trampoline on one. That way to get your heart racing. But enjoy your weekends. I hope you guys all have beautiful weather. True story.
Yeah, it's summertime. Get outside, be fruitful and multiply. Don't be fruity and I don't. You can figure out the rest.
Yeah, let's not finish that. All right, we're going sideways real quick.
Shout out Owen.
All right, guys.
All
Thank
right,
you
guys.
so much for tuning in tonight.
We will see you guys tomorrow evening with some Hex news, maybe a special guest if we can get one on the show. If not, we'll just be on here.
Oh, yeah. Somebody come and join us so you're not just stuck looking at my mug.
Exactly. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.